Hi, I'm Martin Gettings. I'm here with Tony Lavender. He's from Plum Consulting. He's chair of the judges. He's also been comparing the Total Telecom Festival 2014. Tony, so I wanted to ask you, it seems to have been a roaring success. Can you tell us how the festival's been going the last couple of days?
It's been pretty successful. I didn't have the pleasure of listening to everything yesterday, but certainly this morning we did an experiment where we brought some of the winners from last night on stage. We didn't quite know how it was going to go, but actually we got some pretty good insights from them. Looking forward to this afternoon, which is a bit more conventional, but again, looking to get some real industry insight from it.
And you've been scrutinising, all of the applications for the World Communication Awards that have been coming in. How do you see these applications, how have they changed over the years? And what kind of projects are you seeing now, which maybe you wouldn't have seen a couple of years ago?
Over the years, they've certainly become more professional. So people do value the awards as a marketing tool. They do value them as an internal tool as well. We see a lot more use of professional marketing people producing the awards. One of the things I mentioned last night was that as judges, we face a challenge because the industry is evolving. The categories for the awards have to evolve. They have to remain relevant to the industry. And actually one of the big things we got to do in the year ahead, before the next round of awards come up, is to start to deal with some of those things which are changing.
And the festival, what are the trends, what are the topics that you think people are getting really excited about this year?
Well, one of the big topics for the year in any case has been over-the-top players. We've certainly heard a bit about over-the-top players and the effect they're having on the industry, whether it's good, bad or otherwise. Investment is always a big issue. The industry as a whole is seeing pressure on its revenues and pressure on its profits, but it has to continue investing, so that's another big thing that people talk about. The range of services that people have to provide, irrespective of whether the OTT players are there or not, is expanding. So we're seeing a lot more happening on the all IP front. We're seeing a lot more happening with things like virtualization and so on. All of these things are changing the industry. Looking at customers, so looking into the sort of retail sector and the enterprise sector, their needs are changing too. And the industry constantly has to keep up with what people really want to do.
And I noticed that even the wholesale carriers are all now talking about the end user, and they're looking, further down, the value chain. Do you think that's a trend we're going to see continue?
Oh yeah, I think anybody who's not looking at what's really happening to the end product with the end user is potentially dead. If you don't understand that, you don't know whether your products are right for the market, no matter at what point you operate on the value chain.
Great. Well, thanks for talking to us today at Total Telecom.
Thank you very much.